I like the movement of the hair. I like that. Although it doesn't fit my head completely. It looks fucking cool. So have you ever wondered about, like, when you know you're going through some difficult shit and there may be somebody that's connected with you, it could be your family, it could be somebody that you were going out with, married to, in a relationship with or something, and you're apart and you look at the shit that they're going through and then you look at the shit that you're going through. Do you ever wonder why they don't appear to be having the problems that you're having or stuff? That if they don't appear to be able to. With mine, it bothered me because the person that I was with didn't go through any of the shit, the sadness of being apart from them. It was like as if it didn't register to them, you know. Although they told their lover or husband or whatever that they still loved me. How could that be true? How could that be true if there was no evidence of that? I went all these years and didn't know what somebody was doing. And during that time, I had to fight very hard not to have my heart become bitter and hate that person. Hate. Hate's got to be one of the most ugliest emotions that we can have. And it's useless. The only time hate is useful is just say somebody come into your house and they're about to kill you. You know, if you get that rage to fend for your life, and that's not even really hate. That's just like maybe rage or, fear or terror, righteous indignation. But some people they don't seem to be bothered by things that are really destructive. They don't seem to have to go through things that are difficult in the same type of ways that is really difficult. Like this being here by myself, all alone, no one to talk to at all, immersed in my memories that could trigger me into fits of fucking tears and such. This is difficult. It causes glitching. Causes glitching. And some people don't. Their emotions are like nothing. Like you can say you feel a certain way, and a narcissist can do this. They can put on the tears, the crocodile tears. They can cry and act like they're upset. And then they can turn their head and those tears will be gone because it's all a role. I'm deeply disturbed and sad, you know? I don't really know what to do about it. I want to live life. I don't want to commit suicide. I'm not suicidal or anything. But I mean, I am disturbed and upset. I really am. There's nothing I can do about it. So there's that. I just, I can't understand how that person I was with could do something like that and never try to communicate like we weren't family, you know? To just find somebody else that you don't even know, you have no connection to, and let your own connection rot with someone that you actually have a connection with. You don't have to be with them. That doesn't mean you have to stay with them. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But to be so two-faced, to have to do that to somebody and just not even communicate with them, that is so evil. I think that is so fucking evil to do. There's nothing about that that's right. There's nothing about that that's even justified. I went through a lot of shit with this person. I mean, you want to talk about know somebody's fucking inner world and had to experience some of their fucking psychopathy. I did it. And constantly, time and time again, the person would try to make me out to be like I was crazy. The person would be sitting there slapping theirself on the phone, acting like somebody else did it, and either try to call the cops or she did this to my brother. She was acting like my brother was fucking attacking her or something and caused me to get into a fight with him when I got over there when she was at my grandma's house. I had no business taking her there. It was the dumbest fucking thing I ever did. I really thought my grandma was about to die. And she kind of was. It wasn't that much longer after that. And I just wanted to spend time with my grandma before she died. I tried to do a bunch of things to have a home with this woman, but, you know. And I honestly think if she came here and if I would have tried, that we would have had sex. You know, this married woman would have just left and had sex with me. And I think that's why she left, because she was going to stay the night. You know, but I was like, I'm not messing with you if you're married. I'm not going to do that. And the look on her face was like, I don't think that's what she wanted. I think she wanted to have her old time like that. Now that would be fine. I would love that. I would love that because I love her so much. But that's not right. I can't do that to somebody else. When you've had it done to you, you don't never want to put somebody through that. If they know or if they don't know, you know, there is some sort of right and wrong. And this person has never been able to fucking figure it out. Never. Always fucking the other person over. At least as long as it's been me, it was always me getting fucked over by her. Broke my fucking heart. And I mean, I still love her, but I know that she's being fake. It disturbs the shit out of me, you know? At least I got two people to bury, you know, since she came out and uh, unveiled herself and was acting real weird about not wanting to be on the internet. I don't know what the fuck she's been through. I don't know. She got with some crazy ass guy that was trying to shoot himself in the head. And she was back there on the phone talking to him whenever they were here. And I was listening to it, and I couldn't believe the way she was talking to this guy. You know, all kinds of different personalities. There is something good at her core, but I mean, how can you how can you be good when you just burn your bridges, fuck off the relationship, period, that your fucking children have with their dad, and then just find somebody else? What do? You go on the dating apps? Do you meet somebody at the grocery store? Just some random other person. Gonna find them. People used to talk about, oh, don't worry about it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. If you've already started a family and had kids, do you know you don't want a fucking plenty of fish in the sea? You don't want a fucking plenty of fish in the sea. You want to fucking build your family. You want to strengthen your family. You want to have your family. You don't want to have some fucking put together fucking bullshit ass puzzle piece fucking version of that. This one doesn't care. She can't give that guy any kids. She can't have kids anymore. It's just dumb. You know? All that time, had somebody wondering that loved them. I had other relationships while I was here, But then I stopped. It's been like 4 years. I haven't been with anybody. Her family would not let her be with me no more. Even if she wanted to, they would help her out if she would do something else. But she would get with me because her stepdad molested her or did something. I don't even really know because I didn't never see it. Like I said, I've talked about this before. And she said something about it to the authorities or somebody. I don't exactly know. And periodically they would want her to retract that statement, to retract her statement saying that the stepdad messed with her. And she wouldn't do that. And I supported her and told her don't do it if that's what happened. And you know what? So the guy never really liked me because of that. The stepdad or whatever the fuck he was. He was a real prick. To some degrees, he was okay. But to others, he was very weird, strange, not right. So I just don't know. Just don't know. No idea. And then, hold on, this is weird. She was saying her boyfriend was fucking her mom. Now, the mom, this isn't somebody you would be fucking. This isn't, If somebody's banging that mom just because they're flirting with her and maybe she liked it, I guess I could see it, but I really don't fucking know. It's just so messed up. So I just had to let that go, I guess. But I'm going through this mourning process of closure because now I know what's going on with that person, and I can close them out of my life too, and like internally let them go because why would I? Why wouldn't I? I tried to keep hope for as long as I can, and I prayed. I did all kinds of things. There have been many times we were not going to be married and we were going to divorce or something like that. And I one time I went on a fast with my uncle because I wanted to stay married. I didn't want to get divorced. I never wanted to get divorced. I didn't like being split apart, but I actually went to court and had this person lie on the stand with the police, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that they were going to fucking do that because, first off, it was Baytown police, and they aren't supposed to arrest anyone in Houston city limits, which is where I was living. And they lied about it. They act like they wrote it all up like they arrested me on the site where I was not at. So if they have to lie, that's a problem. And if you're going to get on the stand and help them lie, well, they lost. I did get in a fight with her dad, but he hit me. Just a piece of shit. Her dad was never there for her at all. And I'm not going to say I'm not here for my kids. I'm here for my kids if they need me. I've always been here. For many years, I've called and told them and tried to communicate with them and talk, and they would just tell me, well, they don't want to talk to you. Oh, they don't want to talk to me? Okay. So now it's been all these years later, and my oldest son, since I haven't talked to him, he doesn't want to talk to me at all. I mean, what the fuck? You were supposed to be the one that was telling me that years ago. So years ago, you weren't going to talk? There's some families that have real shitty family members that they have to let them go. And I understand that. But I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those. I love my kids and I want to communicate with them. I've had problems in the past, but mostly it's just between me and her. The person started fucking other people immediately in the marriage. Within the first year, they're already fucking other people just because they could. Just because they could. That's not something you do to somebody that you love. You don't do it. You don't tell your husband that your sex life isn't any of your business. Because you know what? It fucking is his business. It is his business. You don't want a fucking wife that's having sex with other people. Unless you're one of these weirdo fucking swingers from the 70s or some shit. Just not into that. I don't know. Just a topic I thought about because my heart's really broken on the matter. It really is. It's broken because now that I know all this stuff, like whatever little hope that I had withheld, and I've been going on that hope for many years, is now just fucking shattered. And it upsets me. There's nothing I can do about it other than just mourn through it. But I thought it'd be an interesting topic. Have a nice day.